Icetana is trading under the ASX code ICE and has a market cap of approximately 5 million. Icetana Limited is a global software company providing video analytics solutions designed to automatically identify anomalous actions in real time for large-scale surveillance networks. Presenting from the company today is company CEO Kevin Brown. Kevin, welcome to, or welcome back, I should say, to the network, and please take it away.
Thank you, Manny. Can we go to slide 3, please? Icetana has been around for around 15 years now. I've been the CEO now for around 10 months. I've been here for around 4 years. The focus has been on changing the business from a classic video analytics business to an AI SaaS business. So we're in the process of this. In terms of the team, I've got a background in scaling digital businesses. And the first one we sold to Accenture for 50 million, and I was involved in Nearmap and most recently Virtual Gaming World, or VGW. And in terms of our executive team, we have Matt James, who's the previous CTO of VGW. Him and Matt and I have worked together scaling technical businesses for some time now. And in terms of scaling enterprise sales teams, we've onboarded Sean Clark, who is currently building out our sales expansion. In terms of the board, they keep us on the straight and narrow, and we've got Matt McFarlane, who's as our chairman, who was also our founding CEO. Next slide, please. We have 75 customer sites. We currently have over 16,000 cameras under our AI SaaS licensing. Next slide, please. Our ARR continues to grow. We have been around for a long time, which is good in terms of organizational understanding of how to build AI that monitors large surveillance networks. But it can also be a little bit bad when you have investors who have been around for the last 10 or 15 years. But our revenue continues to grow. Next slide, please. The main challenge that we face is our largest customer has 8,000 cameras across 17 high-end shopping malls, which requires real-time monitoring. In 5 hours, those 8,000 cameras produce more video footage than the entire Netflix catalog. So without our AI, they would have to employ around 80 staff to monitor all of the cameras. Next slide, please. Our main security product is self-learning, which is a unique differentiator in the market, which means that, for example, we recently rolled out 6,000 cameras in around 3 weeks, and all of the AI was active within 24 hours. So when you have large-scale surveillance networks, which is what we specialize in, Icetana is an easy choice because of our self-learning AI, our real-time event detection, and the easy configuration and the scale. Next slide, please. Our product roadmap for our current security product is based around autonomous security. This is a bit like autonomous driving. We're pushing our AI to the point where the security operators can handle more and more cameras in real time. We're moving towards total autonomous security. That's a bit like Icetana's AGI. At the moment, we're somewhere between level 2 and level 3, but with the advances coming out in GPT, we're pushing pretty hard into level 4. Next slide, please. Underneath the slow and steady ARR growth, we actually have a new product. the product was launched around financial year 23. We made the decision to flatten everything and start again. And what you're looking at here is the underlying growth of the new product. So when the financial year, when FY24 started, we had around 150 AI SaaS camera subscriptions under license. And at the end of the financial year in the new product, we have over 15,000. So this underlying growth is not making itself known in the top line ARR, but under the hood you can see the product growth. Next slide, please. Mostly our growth has came from large shopping malls. Our largest customer is Majid Al Futtaim. They have 17 high-end shopping malls, and we currently monitor almost 8,000 cameras for these guys. They're our largest and favorite customer. The Tamdeen shopping malls, this is also a conglomerate of shopping malls in Kuwait. And we've got some strategic partnerships with a large investor and systems integrator in Japan, who are bringing in more customers from the Japanese market. Most of our growth is focused on APAC and MENA, and the immediate future's looking good also. We've got some large camera counts and customers coming through for financial for the coming years. Next slide, please. The growth that you're seeing just now is based on our security product. Although we were introduced as an analytics product, we're not. We're an AI product, and we're building out new products here around analytics and forensics. So these are existing capabilities that we're spinning out into new products. When we landed in the Middle Eastern market, in Saudi in particular, they asked us to build license plate recognition and facial recognition, which we're building and launching at the end of this month. We also have our own, this event prompt product, which is effectively our own GPT. This opens up the door for reliably catching events like fighting, people carrying guns, and people carrying knives, which is a timely development coming out of research or R&D. Next slide, please. The AI boom is everywhere. Historically, our security customers or prospects were rather hesitant to get involved in AI. Now they're actively looking for AI to augment their capabilities. So we're seeing a lot of organic interest in the product now, and even though we're focused in the Middle East, we're getting a lot of pressure from other areas in the world. Next slide, please. We raised $2.2 million with the focus to grow our sales capability in the Middle East. In Saudi in particular, there's some massive camera counts over there. There's a lot of money and there's a lot of desire for innovation. And so we've launched this go-to-market, and we've hired 2 new sales staff and a customer experience manager to help grow and to manage the growth. Next slide, please. There's some already encouraging signs coming out of the investment in the Middle East. In the last quarter, we've added 1,500 new cameras to our subscription base, and we've converted 350,000 ARR from the old product. And we just had one of our large customers renew a $500,000 ARR subscription. Manny, I can't see the time. I'm not sure how we're doing.
Well, we're coming up to it now, but did you want to wrap it up and we can go into some?
Let me quickly wrap it up. So we made our, sometimes these large deals can take a while to come to fruition. With our new sales focus in the Middle East, we made our fastest sale. We sold a 500 camera deal to a Jordanian partner within 3 weeks. Next slide, please. So we believe that given the multiples of not only SaaS businesses but AI SaaS businesses, that currently icetana is way undervalued. And like my personal opinion is that icetana was probably 10 years too early. Now that we've got this organizational knowledge, we've rebuilt the product, we've rebuilt the team. Now is the time for things to take off. And finally, the last slide. And thank you for your time. Please reach out directly if I don't get to answer the questions just now. And I would love to share our plans around growth and and our product.
Kevin, thank you for that. There are a couple of questions that have come in. I might. The first one was around, or is essentially AI monitoring of videos is no doubt a massive global market, with many competitors in the government and corporate security space. Where do you sit in that competitive landscape? Your competitors and, arguably what your market share is?
Yeah, well, we differentiate ourselves from our competitors by focusing on scale. So the self-learning side of things is the secret sauce that icetana has. It makes it more difficult to build. We've got a higher barrier to entry. But this is the main point of differentiation. Like there are no other competitors that can roll out 6,000 cameras in 3 weeks. Like that. That if we rolled out 6,000 cameras, you would then spend the next 3 months configuring every single camera. So this is the main point of differentiation.
Okay. And you obviously spoke a lot about the Middle East. That's clearly a market where you have a large presence. What other geographies are you targeting in terms of growth?
Well, in terms of growth just now, we are purely focused on the Middle East. We're being organically pulled towards India. They've got massive camera counts also. There's a huge amount of people there. So we're trying to stay steady in Saudi and UAE. But we're getting leads from other parts of the world, and we're getting a bit of pressure to put some boots on the ground in the US just now also. But we're gonna try and focus on the Middle East, get the traction there, and then shift our focus globally.
Kevin, thank you for your time today. That was great. And have a great weekend, mate.
You too. Thanks, Manny.